Hello, you boys, girls, technical line in between. We last left off on this what if, well... Ow, my hand. Yuzuku instinctively brought out his claws after finishing talking with, well, I suppose you could say himself. Part of him that tells him the truth. Helps him come to terms with whatever the hell's going on with all of him. Izuku, realizing that All Might is technically fully healed, so he might be ready, but he still wants to make sure. He needs preparations. As for what happened to Aizawa, Deku just sits back down, breathes in, breathes out. Sorry, I was just sleeping. Izuku continues breathing in and out throughout the entire rest of the day. As he approaches Ari and Aaron, as he gives them a gift. Stones, per se. 2 simple rocks, smooth in texture, different colors. One red, one yellow. Similar to eyes. As Izuku just walks off without saying a word. As the next day, he is not at school. Dimitri has called him in sick. With Izuku focusing on training, because he knows that even though it's not his job, he wants to help and save people. Even though they're humans. I mean, he was human at a point, so it's only natural. Deku attempts to affect the world. Even now, all he can do is a simple storm. Even that is amazing. To affect an entire area with a storm that lasts an entire day is amazing. Of course, he only did that in the bathtub. I mean, if he were to do it outside, there would be mass panic. But that is not the point. The point is, he's focused on trying to get more control. Control over what he can do. In order to not have an outburst like the one he had before. Next day after that, Izuku comes back. And it's time for the sports festival. I don't care whether or not timelines don't match up, I'm doing it. First off is the race. The vampires managed to clear it along with Aaron. Izuku simply shadow leaps. He can even do that without any shadows, which is honestly weird. But it is pretty dark underground, so perhaps he used that. With that, Izuku got third. With everyone still being able to go. Only half of the class is beaten. Minoru Mineta. And most. Anyways. Not important. I just want to get this over with. As they're waiting, Izuku is sitting down, talking with himself again. As Aaron approaches, saying, "Hey, you've been more distant lately. What's wrong?" Nothing. Nothing at all. Yeah, I mean, he's right. Shut up, Withy. I'm sorry, but I'm not Withy. Sorry. Just, you sound a lot like what... Sorry, I've been talking with way too many of the things inside my head. As everyone's concerned about him as he thinks, yeah, I don't deserve this. As he proceeds to just sit there, quietly, not saying a word. Waiting until the next one, which is the cavalry battle. Which he simply just gains some headbands in order to pass. He gets 4th just to be safe. Him and everyone else pass. And as usual, Shinzo is not there. In his place is Eren Lycan. Izuku simply wants to walk out of the ring. But Eren says, oh, come on! Consider this as, like, my finals! Do you want me to fight you with everything I got? Yes! Fine. As Eren... He's pretty smart, actually, so he'd figure out full cowling. Despite him being a little bit of hardhead, but that isn't the point. You're actually a deku very fast. Attempting to uppercut him, but Deku simply steps out of the way. By that, I mean he leans back. As he turns around, as he simply pokes Eren on the shoulder. Oh, come on! Ugh, still a little bit hurt, but still. Pretty good. As for Izuku's uniform, is this. His eyes are tired. He hasn't slept a wink. But he's still fighting. Izuku simply trips him again as soon as Eren attempts to attack him. As Izuku's just dodging and evading, he's wondering, like the good old days. Too bad this won't last. As Deku trips him and flings him up into the air. As Eren gets a fireball ready. Into the air, he yells, "Burning sun!" As Izuku simply laughs and chuckles to himself. That is an amazing name. Yeah, honestly, pretty good. As the fireball comes crashing down on Deku, as he's there unscathed. Well, not true. He has like a burn mark or two on his hand. Ah, damn. As Deku simply heals it. Ah, damn it. You should know by now, as Deku lunges for it, that won't work on me. As Eren smiles as his eyes change red. Gotcha. As Al takes control for a second as he punches Izuku in the stomach, launching him towards the crowd, with him barely able to stop. Gotta admit, you had me for a second. If I would have reacted a split second later, I would have crashed into the wall or something. Then I'd lose. Ah, damn it, it didn't work. Why? As Deku shadow loose in front of him. Because I've got a lot stronger. If I was at the stage that I was when I taught you guys, you would have beaten me with that punch. As Deku flicks them on the head. It's not a power flick, just a regular flick. You know the time I poked you at the beginning of the round? Poison. Well, actually, technically venom. You should be knocked out within a few more seconds. Oh. I guess I'm the victor. He's forced to fight some of the counts. As at the end, he's forced to fight his first friend. First actual friend. So, Lucy, you ready? Okay, could you please stop calling me that? Fine. Lucifer, shall we do battle? Okay, you know that's kind of setting, but still. Yes. As it is a righty battle. Lucifer has always been stronger than Izuku, but Izuku has always had the upper hand in strategies. But they do know each other very well, so they are matched. With Lucifer somewhat on the losing end, as Izuku uses part of his magic to create a small storm on top of them. As it starts raining. Does this remind you of anything? No, not really. Ah, crap. Oh, yes. It's Deku who proceeds to kick him in the stomach. He's there holding his stomach. Ow! Did you need to aim for the stomach, dude? Sorry, would you prefer I aim for the chin? As Deku proceeds to aim for the chin. I'm sorry, am I boring you? To be honest, yes. Okay, are you trying to piss me off? Yes. Well, it's working. As Lucifer proceeds to once again lunge forward. This time, not aiming for an attack. Just lunging. Just running towards Deku. As Deku holds his hand out. Lucifer grabs it and yanks him towards him. As Lucifer proceeds to flip Deku over and he lands on his back. Deku says, ow. Did you have to do that? Yes. Oh. You hurt a lot stronger than you look now. As Deku's eyes turn red. I know. Oh, stop looking at me like that. It's creepy. The least I can do is make you a little bit uncomfortable. My wings hurt. As Deku is smiling and laughing and saying, I give up. For some reason he gave up, even though he could have won at that moment. I feel like he knew he couldn't win. He might have, but it wouldn't be real. Anyways, they just go on their way with everyone visiting Deku for a ball. Or a party, per se, saying congratulations for winning. There's drinking, dancing. Ari's mother and Dimitri are having some fun. As Deku proceeds to ask, so, you two, I heard you two from my coffin 3 times. Wow, twice in one day, though. Good for you two. Yes. Also, why were you playing Twister? For some reason, you guys just kept on getting the thing to land on red. Anyways, let's leave it off, Wolf.